We're live.
We're live? Okay, we're live. Emergency Friday show. Not going to be a long one, I don't think. Let's fire up those phone lines, Dave, if you don't mind.
Gotcha.
Or Justin. This is essentially a community. I've been in these survivor group meetings, kind of, whether it's sexual assault or, a mass shooting or a death of a child or a death of a parent, whatever, however it is. Oftentimes people get together and sort of have their shared community grief and experience. And I think in light of a great tragedy like this, I hate being insensitive. I'd be curious what you guys think before I list them. I'm going to put this number one over Newtown and Connecticut tragedies. I don't like, Dave, I don't like doing it. Huh?
I mean, it was.
It doesn't make me comfortable. It's close. It's, but not everybody died. You know what I mean?
Right. I can't imagine what it was like to be alone at home watching that. Like, I at least had a community of people around me as a sport group live.
Sure.
But, yeah.
I'll put Newtown 1 still.
Okay.
It's close. I mean, it's a debate, though. It's a debate. How are you guys doing the day after?
It's tough. It's tough.
not
It's
easy.
kind of like you don't really.
Are there more people here right now in this studio than there were? Were there more people in North Dakota than there were in?
That is a
Were there from
certainty.
Yes.
How about if you eliminate people who like this show? How many people?
for the program or in the vicinity in general?
For specifically Mutt and Shanders for Sportsbook Live.
That weren't paid by Mohegan. That weren't there.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a difficult question to answer, obviously.
Who got the dinner?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Think it was bullshit?
Might have been. Did you see?
I didn't see anybody get the dinner.
Well, Mutt did buy me wings. I will say it was very nice of him.
Does Shanders pay attention to the YouTube chat or no? I couldn't tell.
Yeah,
no, does he? Oh, I couldn't. By about the 14th reference, I thought maybe he was rattled by this. I don't even know. Where do you guys want to start? I'm open to anything. I don't know. Tell me about your day. Guys, it's put up fucking. We're not building the fucking Sistine Chapel here, right? Can you paint
No,
it?
the phone numbers are up.
Okay, I mean, what's this communication going on back there? What are we doing?
I just said he has to play the sound clips from this computer.
Okay, good, thank you. Could have had that conversation before the show started.
I didn't know you wanted the phones right away.
I tweeted I was taking phone calls today.
Yes.
Well, assume that.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, go ahead. Walk me through your day.
So we get there, and
How was the drive?
Drive was wonderful. A lot of traffic, unfortunately, so we only got there a half hour early, and we had a lot of pre-show plans in our head. But
Do you guys do the thing like I see this all the time, like 90210? They used to do this or movies or where they cut to the front of the line if they know somebody, and then they're able to kind of get, you know what I mean? When they might know the bouncer or
it's
something.
going to shock you,
Yeah.
but fortunately, that problem didn't present
Probably
itself.
people already probably.
Yeah,
It's like, well, Justin, you saw Springsteen and Mohegan.
I did.
Like that, it was probably similar, right? Like you get through security and
Right.
then you're off to the races. You saw probably the two greatest living performers in Mohegan's Sun, Mike Montante and Bruce Springsteen,
Yes.
and the Bomber. But yeah, sorry. So you get there, guys. Yeah.
so we get there, and we start walking in, and the first person we see walking
okay.
toward us, and this is not a lie,
Be a man guy.
is not the Be a Man guy. It is Michael Montante himself, the celebrity of the day, basically, at Mohegan.
Dressed like I would say somebody getting ready for their 6th grade class picture. In a very nice Milton's Under Armour shirt, I'm sure.
Great
but
shirt. Looked
I
good.
expected, this is criticism number one of the, what's the name of the show?
Sportsbook or
Sportsook.
Sportsook. Yes.
Sportsook Live.
Sportsook Live.
Yep.
What I expected to see at a casino, big money, here we go. I expect to see Mutt out in a nice suit.
Right. That's what
Didn't
I
you guys
thought.
expect that for the
That's
premiere?
what I thought.
I thought I was getting a suit.
It felt like a suit night, right?
Yes.
Like, if I'm hosting that show, I know Mutt better than anybody knows anybody who's ever lived. Mutt saw that who we'll get to, the Bomber was wearing, and then Aton was wearing, and Mutt had a suit in the car, I guarantee.
Oh, I was going to say, do you think he was wearing it? And
Or
then
maybe he had it just to drive casual, was going to change there.
Got it.
But the
Okay.
minute he saw him, he's like, oh, I can't be the idiot who's wearing the suit.
That makes a ton of sense.
Definitely. Guarantee he can deny it, but
Right.
If I'm lying, I'm flying, and Justin, my feet are on the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes. So,
He did have a collar,
all right,
which is
Pete
good.
Peter Minahan. Yeah,
That's
go
more
ahead.
to say than anybody else. Shander, who's
Yeah, the what?
remote, look, he had his
Oh,
he had
a
a collar,
collar.
like
Yeah.
a shirt with a collar, which is a classy.
Well,
move.
Shander's he's a regular guy.
Yeah.
He's got his hoodie on.
One of us.
Yes, he's one. Yeah, he's like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you guys get there. So I know it's going to be, obviously, I told everyone it was going to be terrible. I wasn't prepared for how terrible it was. I'll admit that. The minute I saw Justin's video, whatever that was, like 5:45, whenever that pre-video, the first one you did,
The first live.
where Mutt was trying to plug things in and no one was there. It was like one of those, like, yeah, it was just sad.
Yeah.
Really sad.
And when he was doing the table skirt, it was just like, why is he have to
Yeah,
be doing
it's
that?
just below. Even like that's he'll do that for that, but he won't take this job.
No.
No, that's below him. But this he'll do.
Right.
I don't. So I don't know. Whatever. Sorry. So you talk to him. He's obviously in like that Mutt mode where he's like,
Yeah.
Do you think he knew? Right? Do you think you guys know him pretty well? Do you think he knew it was a disaster or no? Like intellectually?
As it was going on?
Yeah. Like at 5:40, do you think he knew there was a problem on the horizon or no?
No, I wouldn't say so. I think he knew what was going to happen, the vibe that we were going to present to the world from that. But
Sure.
I don't think he necessarily thought, like, I don't think he thought he did a bad show or anything like that.
You don't think he did?
I don't think so. Do you?
No.
He didn't give up that vibe. He was working
No,
the room.
I think he in his mind he did. I mean, he did the like. What's the best that show can be? You're doing Sportsbook Live at Mohegan.
But that was a terrible show.
I mean,
Think if you didn't know him and you're just on YouTube and you have to watch that by yourself for an hour, you would think this is the worst show you've ever seen. You have Mutt bias.
Right.
correct.
It was a terrible. It was the worst show maybe I've ever seen. And I'll say this, and people aren't like, because I saw the Pat Fords, Pussy Pat, and these other guys who just suck Mutt off left and right no matter what. They were saying it's Eton Shander's fault. He was better than Mutt last night.
I don't know.
He was
about
lively. He tried to engage. He stinks at it, but he tried to bring that kind of knock down that wall. And Mutt wasn't having any of it.
Right.
Shanders was way better than Mutt. And he stinks.
Yep.
He's sensitive. He sucks. He's awful. He's terrible. I hate the guy. He was better than Mutt. They were both better than the Bomber.
Yeah, the Bomber didn't bring much to the table.
The minute I saw the Bomber looked nuts. Like he looked. I expected. If you said me Brad Bryant, like Mohegan's son, sharp, like I expected another guy in a suit, good looking, in shape guy.
Yep.
I get this bum with this huge beard, this fatso with a Tony Romo shirt. You seem like an asshole too.
I don't know if he was joking, but he said he wears that every day to work.
Oh my God, this is a guy who Mutt. Like, this is pathetic. I didn't even.
Somebody pointed out his first sell when he hit the microphone was the idea that you shouldn't gamble the first couple weeks of the NFL season.
Just sit back and
get to know. Yeah.
They try to sucker everyone in these parlays, these rubes.
Right.
Where do you want to go with sound? Where do you guys want to start?
Well, it started off. We got a little behind the scenes look.
Okay.
This is before the show starts. Mm-hmm. Kind of the waiting music.
Is the crowd like the crowd? Is it like a Portland show where there's like a minute to go? Where they fired up at this point?
In their seats, ready to go.
People screaming, cheering.
I heard some screaming.
We'll find out. So that's Mutt's mic is currently live,
Right.
but it's just the title screen.
Yes.
So what that is the sound runs out and you forgot to loop it to like 20 minutes.
Sure.
Right.
So you're like,
ran out,
fuck,
right.
you gotta, yeah.
Yep.
Mutt doesn't know his mic is on.
He does not.
Correct.
The crowd seems muted during this.
Oh, you can't hear them?
No.
Oh, that's weird. It was lively there.
You literally can't hear anything.
So then the show actually starts.
And what did I hold on? What did I tell you? I tell you Mutt was going to start the show. Yep. Clap, and he was going to laugh at something not funny. He checked both boxes within 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Here we go. Sportsbook Live, Mohegan Sun, NFL kickoff Thursday.
This is exactly, hold on. If you go back, if you're an old EEI fan, this is exactly how he started the show with Lou in 2011, the famous, terrible first segment. Like, I know Justin likes Mutz, who wants to be nice to him. That's a mistake on your part.
Yes.
He needs tough love. I know you're not good at it. He needs tough love.
I agree.
Yeah, okay. The guy who's on this show with me is not that guy. Or maybe he is, but he doesn't have me with him. I don't know. Maybe I have no idea, but that's not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's hosting. Like
Right.
he thinks that's what he has to do as the.
I
as the host.
hosted Kirk and Callahan. I didn't do that.
Right.
Hey.
Tuesday morning, Brighton, Massachusetts. Jerry Callahan, how are you this morning? Like, it's just not, I don't know what to say. If I laugh long enough, it'll kill time. I don't know. I'm so scared. Like, it was kind of that thing. And I just, I don't feel bad for him anymore. I'm not at that process. I'm back in anger. Mm-hmm. I'm back in anger. I'm mad at him now. And I heard, you name an A-lister at Barstool. Go ahead.
Dan Katz.
Texting me about the show while it was going on.
Ryan Whitney.
Texting me about the show while it was going on.
Dave Portnoy.
Texting me about the show while it's going on. Moobs. Texting me about the show while it was going on. All the stars.
Ohio
All
State.
the stars. Ohio State, whose Twitter, I guess he hasn't tweeted about his appearance on the Unnamed show, which is weird because he tweets about everything else. At least last time I checked, nothing from him. Nope. But Dave, Dan, Whitney, Jeff, I'm forgetting somebody. Well, Jim Murray, not an A-lister, but at Barstool, certainly an A-lister in sports, Sports Talk Radio. He texted me a book recommendation, like this long thing. He's like, fuck it. He's like, this is just, I'm just trying to tell you how much I hate him. I'm so mad about it right now. Everyone was so mad at him.
Yep.
Why do we care so much?
Because it's one of the.
This is the second emergency show I've done about this guy a week. Why do I care?
It will go down in history as one of the dumbest decisions a human being could ever have made.
I said this to Jeff. Is there a media equivalent to this? Sophia Franco doesn't count because, that's a monster. She left. Like, that's like hundreds of millions of dollars. Mutt was going to make 89, whatever. Is there like a similar?
But in fairness, like Sophia moved on, and she does have a career to fall back on. Like
sure,
she can
but
make
she lost,
just not as much money.
She lost like hundreds of millions of dollars.
Sure, but yeah.
Yeah. But like, is there an equivalent where somebody just said, I'm going to choose, at one point, I thought about this, Dan Katz, Dave Portnoy, Kirk Minahan, Ryan Whitney, like possibly surviving Barstool in 2 years, whatever he wants to do. And I saw that split screen where Shanders is there and Mutt's, like he's live, but all you see is his face. Like he could be anywhere.
Right. Yeah.
Like he didn't have to be there.
Absolutely not.
Like,
shouldn't have been there.
My MVP of episode 1 is Shanders, who stinks, who's an abhorrent person. I wish he'd been aborted, but still, he was the best part of that show because at least in his own sad way, he tried. He stinks at it, but he tried. Mutt went in a shell and was paralyzed with fear because he knew. It's like when it's like when you don't read the book and you're in third grade, you have to do that book report in front of the class, your oral book report. You know you're about to just have a disaster. And this was a horrible, horrible thing that we all had to go through. And I don't think we're going to get through this. Like, I think this could end this show.
Good.
I don't even...
That's a part of this, is Mutt doesn't realize what he's doing to other people.
I'd give anything, if he was a free man right now, if I could have video of Matt Farwell going in the elevator, Mohegan going up to that floor, wherever it was, and then leaving 40 minutes later with Mutt hung. You know what I'm saying, Dave?
Mutt didn't even get a free hotel room out of this.
No, God, no. No, nothing. Got nothing. Cost some money to pay for wings.
Right.
I mean, I don't even know what to... I'm so mad at this guy today. I don't even know what to say to him. At least we got the gift, which I've watched 100 times of that Unnamed show of Mutt. Mutt's face when I talk about his parents having no money, that look at like 50 seconds in is unbelievable. The guy's unbelievable. The guy, I love him. I can't, I'll never let him go.
He's the best.
He's the best.
The best.
That's why I'm so frustrated.
Yeah. That video, by the way, Justin and I, the car ride, like I felt like Mike in this situation, like conversation flowing the entire time. Right. I felt like an equal for the first time in a long time with Justin. Sure. The car ride home, however, we got like 20 minutes into the drive home, and Justin finds that video.
Oh, the unnamed one?
The unnamed video.
Yeah.
We have an hour, 10 minutes left to get home. We didn't say a fucking word after we saw that video.
It's like you lose track.
Yeah,
it's kind of just on loop.
I don't even. All right, so back to the show. So that starts. It's a disaster. Where do you want to go next? What's the vibe in the room? Like, I know everyone likes Mutt. They're trying to be nice, but is it just like boredom?
You know, when you go to a restaurant, like you're hungry, you show up to a restaurant at like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. It's a weird time, so legitimately nobody's there, and you feel bad asking anybody who works there to do anything at that time.
That's what it felt like?
That's what it felt like, basically, unfortunately.
How many of the $1,000 seats were taken for this last night? Did you get the sense?
So there were reserve signs on every single table.
Yep. Every one of them.
Yep.
And so we were like, can we just stand? So all the Minifans are just, there's like about 10 or 12 people showed up, came from all over.
Yep.
We're all just standing there. And at one point, the Mohegan people come over and like, you can just grab a table.
Sit anywhere.
You can just.
So saying the Mohegan people were very friendly.
Yes.
Well, that's nice. That's very nice. All right. So the show starts. All right. Where do you guys want to go next?
Let's go.
Yeah, we'll get to calls too. Go ahead.
Great, brother. I'm excited, man. I'm pumped up, ready to go at Mohegan.
See, there's the Mutt laugh. What is he laughing about there? Great man, I'm pumped up.
That's just not your comedy.
Juice is flowing.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Tell you what, the biggest issue we have right now is that you're not here live. There are at least 10 people waiting to shake your hand and me. We've got to get you here live. We're going to be
There was
here
a weird thing where
Thursday.
Sanders, I think, was trying to be, but also I think he legitimately thought people were there to see him, not ironically.
I felt that originally as well.
Yeah, I was like,
felt it.
get everybody. The chat was very funny. I don't spend much time on YouTube chats. It was very funny. They were going crazy. And I know Mutt gets mad about the Mutt stack, but can anybody even argue now that everybody who was watching that last night is a fan of the show?
Yes. That is a guarantee.
99.6%.
100%.
I mean, Justin, would you even dispute that?
No, it's
A
probably
Mutt stack,
99.7%.
same thing, right? Well, that's an odd number. Well, so it's 99. But you get my point. Mutt stack, same thing, right?
Has to be.
I mean, this is like, what is he doing? Just stop. Go to the Bomber and just say, I don't want to do this anymore. This is bad for me. I'm going to go to Barstool Sports, be on the Kirk Minahan show and do stuff with Dave Portnoy and Dan Katz.
Right.
What the fuck is he doing?
Right.
This is when I get mad. If he was my kid, if I was the Viking, I'd beat the shit out of him. Like, I don't even understand what he's doing. I heard him talk to you guys after the show. Do you really think, Justin, he thought it was a good show? Forget as good as it could be. Do you think
He thinks that, yes.
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Oh, I should say too. So this audio, sounds clear. I know people in the chat were saying it wasn't coming through. We were having a little bit of trouble watching it live because at the same time they were playing the show through the speakers. At the same time, the Mariners versus A's game was playing over the loudspeaker.
Oh, really?
So they didn't turn it down or anything because there were a couple people there for the actual sporting events going on. So.
Not many, but
So you couldn't really hear it?
no, it wasn't great.
It wasn't like you could hear it, but it wasn't like, ooh, this is good quality.
Did you feel like bad? Were you feeling a secondhand embarrassment or?
Oh, we felt horrible
Yeah.
that we were exposing, not for Mutt, that we were exposing this to outside people.
To our
Like,
audience.
yeah, right.
Right. Yeah. Go ahead.
For the next bunch of Thursdays here from the beautiful FanDuel Sportsbook, Mohegan Sun's Sportsbook.
Of which you
Live.
could see none of, by the way. I mean, I don't. Who even knows? I'm sure it's very nice, but.
There's a banner in the background. Well, that's what the ads were for, Kirk.
Oh, I saw the ads. They were subtle. Yeah, they were
Promise
subtly
to be
played.
here at some point. I've gotten 4 of those already. When is Shander going to be here?
Right.
Are you committing to be here live at some point in the sportsbook for the show?
I am. In fact, I was planning on being there today, but I was told. Now, I don't want to out him by any means, but I was told by Mike Butnansky that I was safer to do this show in a bunker where I currently am. I don't even have windows around me right now.
I can't
Like,
listen. I
this
mean,
is
he's awful
tough.
too. It's brutal. It's brutal. It's brutal. They both sucked. I take away my MVP. They both sucked. But still, what
You think
else?
that's true?
What?
That Mutt said don't show up today?
No. Do you? No. It's a bit. They're all. It's like it's unfunny radio. Terrible. And Mutt should not be allowed to write honestly on Mutt Stack and criticize other radio shows. If he's gonna do this,
Yeah, criticizing the media, that just seems.
yeah. I mean, you do the worst fucking show in the world.
Yeah, it was 12 minutes of just like infomercial talk on
it's
a
it.
60-minute
He's
show
a prostitute.
with commercials.
If Gresh had any balls, he would come out with Gresh Stack today.
He should just
and
kill it.
Rip it. And be
Kill
like,
it.
This guy's been ripping me for
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, fuck you. Like,
What a win for Mikey Adams.
Oh, it's
What a
true. Good
win.
for him. Good for him. He deserves it. Oh, what else jumps out?
Absolutely, brother. And that's the big thing here, which is you can make fun of me. You can say whatever you want. The chat is already. And look, we appreciate everybody here as active.
What is Mutt
as
laughing
the chat
at? The
is.
chat. He's just laughing.
So the chat.
I know. He's like, oh. I mean, he seemed terrified, no?
He was nervous. For
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh.
I will say this in Mutt's defense.
I'm not looking for much of that today, but go ahead.
I said to Justin, when you get off the elevator, you take a right, you're going right to the sports book.
Sure.
I'm not a casino guy.
No,
It's
same.
just not me. You get some juice walking into that atmosphere, right?
Yeah.
So I can see his mentality of saying, like, I'm going to do a live show from a reputable casino. and
Yeah.
all this. I can get the juice. Mm-hmm. But then he actually experienced it, and I gotta imagine it was a wake up call.
Gotta hurt. It's gotta hurt.
It has to hurt.
It's gotta hurt. They get the other thing. Obviously, I've done a few of these. Not my favorite scene either. But then you get these guys watching Thursday Night Football. Probably, I don't know how many people watched that last night. The Barstool guys, what, a million people or something.
12 at least in the shot.
Huh?
12.
No, how many people
shot.
are watching? I'm saying.
Oh, thousands.
Oh,
Yeah, million, but whatever. By the time it's done, Mutt could be there easily. He's a gambler. Like they'd fly him in. Who cares? He could be there.
Yeah, but for the past 15 years, the bomber has taken care of Mutt.
This guy's taking care of him. This loser.
But you were right. Like he wants that radio like atmosphere. That was radio remote to a T.
You're telling me?
You had your.
You're telling me? You know how many fucking
even
terrible
inside.
remotes I've done and things like that? That's exactly what I said. I said this felt like a weekend remote where Steve Chache would text me in 2010 and say, hey, are you around? You and John Ryder are going to do a remote of the golf tournament on Saturday afternoon in friggin' Quincy. And I'm like, oh, my fucking God, shoot me, please.
But imagine doing that, and then your general manager is there,
Yes.
all trying to be like one of the guys, and then like the promotions department head, and like all
I
these
saw that
people.
guy tweet
Like
at that poor guy.
there was like 5 people that thought they were important, and Mutt was like, I don't know. I could tell he liked that atmosphere.
Oh,
of,
definitely.
being
He likes
around
being
them
the
and
king of his little
Right,
castle. Yeah,
right.
But that's not who he is. Like you could do that, but it's not going to be successful.
Yeah.
Like this is gonna. Like we all had fun last night.
Speak for yourself.
5 weeks from now, who's watching that? The hardcore Minifan lunatics.
10% of the people who watched it last night.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you think it's going to grow on its own organically? People are going to be like, boy, you can't believe this fucking show.
No, and this was also like week 1. If people are going to show up, it's going to be week 1. And like if Minifans weren't there, no one was. What do they do if no one shows up?
Well,
Like
yeah,
imagine the Wilbur, imagine Portland, and just there was no one there.
that'd be kind of funny, actually. I'd definitely do the show. It'd be fun. But you're right. But keep in mind, according to Mutt, not me, Mutt, that was 6 months of planning last night that you saw.
Which
Describe what it looked like, just to the people, because not obviously. I'm gonna guess, Dave. Not everybody watching this or listening to this later watched it last night, just by the numbers. I could be wrong.
Yep.
What did it look like?
so there was a the pop-up thing we have.
Yeah, for like when we were in like Madawaska or something.
Yeah, you take pictures in front of it.
Kirk Minahan thing. Yeah.
There was one of those. There was a table. There was a computer on the table with a camera pointing to Mutt, and it was connected to StreamYard, and then there were a couple mics, and that was pretty much it. It was on a stage. Oh, and there was a screen. So the Sportsook, they kept talking about how there's all these giant TVs, all these like 11,000 square feet. All the TVs were just playing sports.
Right.
If you wanted to,
nothing was on. None of the Mutt, there wasn't on anywhere.
Correct.
Why are they doing this? Like, why are they doing it?
We had a conversation about it. We have no.
Do you think my theory might be right? Because these guys, like the bomber, just wants to have a show.
Yeah, I think that is probably
Which is a
90%
vanity
of
thing.
it.
Right? It doesn't cost. Like for them, it's like what if he's doing a good job making the company money, they don't care.
Absolutely.
That's not going to make them like. Other than that, like what practical, correct reason are they doing this?
For art?
So people could go last night? I mean,
Yeah.
8 people went last night? Spent, whatever. I don't.
Maybe they can say they're, I don't know, help throwing promotion toward, it's a competitor of somebody who partners with Barstool, but toward that competitor. Like they're helping that competitor get new business.
Ooh, FanDuel?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say it. You're going to get shot, Dave. Yeah, I mean, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I was baffled watching it.
And then there was a 6-foot screen next to them.
I saw that. Yes.
That's how you could, if you wanted to see Shanders.
That's where you saw him. Could you hear him?
Yeah, I mean, you could hear him as well as you could hear with Mutt.
Right. So if you were way in the back, could you hear them or no?
Not well.
Where I was sitting from,
Yeah.
which was probably like from me to you right now.
Couldn't hear him?
I mean, it's a wide open space. You have your baseball games being broadcast.
But they have a speaker, right?
They have like the speakers we have for like live shows.
Right.
Actually, they were smaller than the ones we have for live
Jesus
shows.
Christ. What'd you say to him after? Like off air?
I lied and said good show.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Yeah, you got
Had
to do
to.
that. Yeah,
Yep.
you have to. Yeah. Did you?
Yeah, he came up. He
He
started.
must have known. Like he's on Twitter. Like he saw. Like he took a beating, right?
Well, I didn't see.
I mean, there wasn't a lot of.
I don't know what his timeline was full of, but I know mine was not full of.
It was not great.
But they did pass out at one point in the middle of the show. Someone comes around with like 20 sweatshirts.
Oh, did you get a hoodie?
Bud Light,
Nice.
Mohegan Sun on the back.
Uh-huh.
And when I say they had more sweatshirt, like there was no like who's going to get the sweatshirt. Like, the guy was literally walking around with 30 of them and like passed them out. And then he walked back. Did he not walk back with like 10 of them over his shoulder?
And he had the one-on-one conversation with everyone, like who was like, "Oh, is there any chance you have an extra
I
large
was like, what's
instead?"
the
or-
biggest size you have? He's like, man, you can.
Well, I saw Mutt tweet out we're giving away hoodies. I was like, oh my god, what's the koozies next? Like,
And he gave away free bets too.
I saw vouchers were being given out. It was why am I get mad when I hear this. I just want to acknowledge the disaster. That's I know he can't. He has 9 more of those to do.
Yeah, but he knew this was coming. He knew it was coming.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think.
So what is the logical reason for him to put himself in that position? It is not just loyalty.
Do you think
I'm
he-
sorry. It's just not.
Was this another lie or was this just a slip of what it really is?
You and I are a fake relationship. Well, you had to sign a contract to be my friend for 10 months.
I think he meant
months?
10. I think he meant 10
I think he meant
weeks.
10 okay.
Yeah. Jeez. I gotta admit, I checked out a few times. At one point I looked, I was like, it's 6:22. There's 38 more minutes of this.
It was the longest hour of my life.
And then the bomber came in to a massive eruption when Mudd announced it during the.
It was fan favorite for sure.
Do we have the announcement? I mean, it's unbelievable.
Mohegan Sun FanDuel Sportsbook.
Look at that.
Look at
Look at
this.
that.
Look at this crew right here. How's that look on your end? Let's look at this handsome fellow. What's up, Bomber? Pull that mic up, buddy.
What's going on?
What's up? You tell me. You've been watching the last half hour. I was
I think
looking
it
out
looks
there.
great. I think it looks great.
Good. I think you look great. Do you wear this Cowboys
Every day.
Do you wear the Tony Romo to work every day?
Every day.
Wow, that's
With my
sad for you.
boots, my jeans, I'm ready to go.
You're Texas.
So I'm a bit guy. In high school, I would wear a Jimmy Garoppolo jersey every day for like 2 weeks, and I grew out of that. This is a.
Well, there's also a guy just in charge. There's a guy who Mutt is chosen over like us, like Dave and me and Dan. Like this guy's been loyal to him. This fucking retard.
Rangers lanyard there.
Got it.
Look
Ready
at
to
you.
go. All Texas.
Good rowdy crowd here in front of you. I like this group.
This is pretty cool. Look at the people that came in for this. We're passing out some hoodies too.
Yeah, hell yeah, we
I
are.
like that. Excellent.
Look at that. Be sporting a Mohegan Sun hoodie.
Beautiful. All right. So we were just talking here. We're talking
All right,
about
enough
futures.
bullshitting. Let's
I have
get
some
to
dumb
it.
award bets. Eitan has some future bets. Can you explain to the people and to Shander here, like what you did last year with the future? Specifically, you were there was a Texas Rangers fan sitting near me. The way you played that and the way you think people could play
I can't do this. I
futures-
can't fucking do this. Stop. God, this makes me so fucking mad. The fuck is he doing? What the fuck is he doing? The fuck? Dave Porter offered him a job. He doesn't have a job.
That's
He
not,
paid $200 to do this.
that's not a job.
It's nuts. What the fuck is he doing? Is he in here Monday?
We can ask.
Yeah. Yes, he's coming in Monday. Tell him he's coming in Monday.
Okay.
Now.
Okay.
What is he doing, Dave?
It is
What is he doing?
heartbreaking to watch this occur.
I don't know what to do anymore. It's breaking me.
Being mean to him isn't working.
I'm being real. I'm being nice. Everyone else, the pussy Pat Fords of the world, and Joan and Warren, who are like, oh, Eton and Mutt's you're being cruel to him.
Yep.
You're enabling him. You know what enabling is, Justin?
I do.
Yeah. Yes. That'd be like your dad showing you a picture of Jean-Benet Ramsey. That's enabling.
Yes.
Yes. That's enabling. Pat Ford and John, everyone's like, oh, and these people are like, I'll see these trolls once in a while who are like, oh, yeah, Mutt's his own man. It's like, no, that's not correct. I'm all for you if he's doing something that's working. This is not working.
And won't work.
Of course not. Here's how it'll work. If Dave wakes up one day, it's like, it'll be funny just to put these two together, just do a stupid show. That's how it would work.
Yep.
It's a joke. This is a joke. And he knows it. He must know this. I know he feels like he can't. That's, again, the difference between me and him. If I worked at the company and I thought the show sucked, I would say the show sucked while the show was going on. I give up. I give up. What other sound jumps out from last night?
Well, jumps out is a wrong term.
Okay, in a good way, a bad way. I mean, you know.
Heard a second from you. I did see some placards out on the tables where FanDuel here in the building is doing a promo with Parlay. Correct? People come in here and play.
It's an infomercial. It's a fucking infomercial. No?
Oh yeah. I think that was very natural.
Subtle. I mean, I'll give him points for subtlety, but just like I see some placards here. What a sentence. Oh my God.
Do you want us to start doing that, Kirk? That's a really nice shirt. Where'd you get that from?
I was worried he's gonna blow his brains out last night. He's gonna pull off at one of those rest stops and just blow his brains out. Go ahead. Keep playing it.
Heard a second from you. I did see some placards out on the tables where FanDuel here in the building is doing a promo.
I would think if the placards on the table would be in the building, Mutt. Just a little, just to help you out, just to economize your sentences. Go ahead.
We'll come in here and play some parlay bets.
Absolutely. You come in here. And
no, you can't. Nope. Nope. The fuck are you talking about? No, you can't. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, what the fuck? What a free-flowing, natural conversation. Were they holding a script while they were doing this? I bailed. Like, I have to admit, after a couple minutes of the bomber, I was like, I can't even. I want to drive up there and beat the shit out of everybody. I was so mad. Oh, I was fuming. Go ahead, Bomber. Let me hear it.
You play a parlay, even money parlay or more, and you go onto a splash page. You register on the splash page. If your name is drawn out as one of the winners, we're going to give away a couple of different. You got my little sheet over there?
What sheet over there? There we go. We'll give you a sheet. There you go.
I don't want to tell people what we're not giving away.
I was going to say I get in trouble for it, but Aton will get in trouble for it, not me.
Absolutely. But once you are selected as the winner, we're going to give away some prizes. If I could find them here, I apologize for Mutt not being. I don't know where they
That's
went.
all right. Are you?
You handed me the pack. You said it was your packet.
What kind of show is this?
Pick your perk.
Things are crazy over there now.
It's pick your perk.
What if he's by you?
Here it is.
Oh, here we go. He found it.
Yeah. So if you're drawing, you get to pick a $150 Ticketmaster gift card. You get bonus bets, Amazon gift cards.
This is fucking unbelievable.
Here's a cool one. It's probably more expensive than they thought. NFL Sunday ticket package for the whole season, 24 and 25. If somebody takes that, we'll lose money on this promotion.
Try not to cry.
I'm pro infomercial.
Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, yeah,
I have no problems with that segment specifically.
Do you find it to be entertaining for the audience?
That's not always the purpose of an infomercial.
I understand.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, that's the thing. I
something.
said it's an infomercial.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Boy, if I can win a $150 Ticketmaster gift card, my life will change.
That's the other thing.
$150 Ticketmaster gift card.
There wasn't anyone there in general.
Yeah.
So, like, there was a major concert there, I believe. I believe Tom Jones, the legendary Tom Jones.
Wow.
It's not unusual, right?
I saw people older. Yes, I saw people older than Tom Jones in the crowd last night.
Oh yeah.
Who was that guy?
He was just
He had no idea what was going on. Right?
Someone in the chat said you should go up to everyone who's not a Minifan and ask them. So I did, and there were two gentlemen sitting there and an older guy, and I came up. I was like, "Oh, how are you enjoying?"
Was that the same older guy who came into the bar in North Dakota and sat with his wife for a little bit and then left, or no?
It could have been.
Yeah,
very well could have.
Remember that guy? He
Yes,
was like,
I do. He just gets up.
He was like, "What is this bullshit?" So yeah, I bet you Tom Jones still packs a good crowd.
Has to.
Yeah, I mean, it must be 5,000 people or something.
Yeah, I guess that's a small place, right? 6,000 seater or something.
No, it's like 8,000 or 9,000 or 10,000 maybe. But
okay.
It's smaller though. It's 9,000-10,000.
Yeah, it's smaller than like the Garden, but it's definitely bigger than.
Yeah. And the thing is, Mutt feels like he can't be critical of the Bomber because he's like his boss, like his. You know what I mean? Like you get that sense too, where he's like kissing his ass.
Yep.
Like he really won't go in. Like he knows it's terrible. Again, what would Mutt Stack write if Mutt was working at Barstool and Andy Gresh took a job like this and did a show like that? Kill it.
He would bury
Destroy it. Yeah. There should be no Mutt Stack today. There should be no Mutt Stack anymore. I don't think. I'm close to hitting the unsubscribe button again. Is there one up? Not one up yet today, huh?
Not yet.
I haven't seen it.
How's he not wear a suit, Justin?
I thought he was going to suit it up.
That's not even close. Not even a discussion.
He would have looked so out of place if he was wearing a suit last night.
But I think maybe in a good way, though.
Think?
Like,
Kind of class this place up.
yeah,
Hey,
or maybe it would be kind of pathetic. I
it
don't
wouldn't
know.
have looked good. Yeah, it would have looked used car salesman-y.
That's close. That's a tough one. Go ahead. Keep playing some more sound. What do you got next?
All right, here we are. I got something I want to ask you. You bring us back here to Mohegan, sir?
What's up,
But
buddy?
go ahead.
You asked me first as we're live here at Mohegan Sun.
Where are we?
Mohegan Sun Sportsbook.
Where? Huh? What?
People are cheering here. They're excited. Good crowd in the house. You asked me. Go ahead. What's up?
So you told me, and I don't know how much I want to believe you, by all means, that there are people there anticipating my appearance and my presence, right?
One of the first people I talked to said, "Is Eitan here tonight?" Yes.
This is me.
Now,
was Justin.
is that? I don't mean to go like full.
It was a guy thing like
Seinfeld on you, but
Mutt
to
did not
break
say
down
my
the
name last
tone.
night.
Was it like,
Eitan did, right?
Is
Mutt did not,
Eitan
right?
here?
Yes.
Or was it like, is Eitan here? You know, one of those.
Well, let's say somewhere in the middle.
Framingham, Mass, right? Like
Let-
driving his electric truck. Is Eitan here?
What does that even mean? I thought that for like an electric truck. It's like a hick from
I'm
Framingham.
from Framingham, and I drive my electric truck.
Hey, let me get on there, Route 9, head on over to Newton, get myself some lunch over there before I head down to Cape for the weekend. Yeah, go down to Provincetown, eat some of that asshole, because I'm a real East Coast liberal, Southern, electric driving boy. What am I?
And I'm ready to kick that Philly guy's ass because I like Boston.
Here's why everybody cared why you were there, because they wanted to make fun of you because you're a dipshit. You're an idiot. You're an asshole. You're a sensitive pussy. And it's all Mutt's fault. I mean, Mutt is doing a show with this guy. He's not doing a show with me. Mutt's doing a show with this guy. He's not doing a show with Dave. Mutt's doing a show with this guy. He's not doing a show with Dan. Mutt's made a choice. So if you're pro Mutt, I understand. I love the guy too. But face the music. Face the fucking music. He's taking this guy. Go ahead. Let me hear more of this guy.
Let's say somewhere in the middle of that. Is that like it wasn't celebratory? There was. I will say this. There was disappointment. Like I know this. I have a wife. She's disappointed in me literally every single day. So I see disappointment. I see that face every single day. I saw disappointment in the face of a couple of fans who were asking for you. I said you'd be here at some point, but
Right.
not for week one.
Okay, here's what I'd like to do, and I'm going to put the onus on you here, right? Because the
Sure.
chat is full on belief that I'm homeless, I'm poor. I've seen other things associated with me here. So
Okay.
here's what
Oh,
I would
the
like
laugh
to
is
do.
haunting
This is
me.
just me. Here's what I would like to do. I want you to identify one of the people that you see there live at Mohegan Sun that is, for whatever reason, and I can't understand why, disappointed that I'm not there. And I want to buy their dinner tonight
Wow.
at the casino.
Wow.
Okay. So
Okay,
I'm gonna take care of it
Gotcha.
through you, but
Yep.
I'm gonna buy somebody theirs dinner. I'll get them a little extra for drinks so that they can enjoy it a little small night on me. How about that?
That is very, very nice of you.
Okay.
Now we do
you
that
have
every
to be
week.
there. All right. So if you're like 20 minutes
Yep.
from the casino and you just want to pop in and bullshit Mike and say, "Oh, I miss Eitan," you're qualified as far as I'm concerned.
I will find. There are people. I will find them, and I will say it's directly
Okay.
from you. They will
Thank
take care of it, and that's a nice gesture by you.
That never
to
happened,
Reach
though.
out to.
Didn't see it happen.
Sources, you can't. You're not sure.
I've investigated things recently.
Mhm.
That would have been an easy one to spot. I didn't see it.
Mutt did buy me wings.
You keep saying that. We got you. That's not. That was not. Nobody cares. That's not. That's
Oh, we
not
don't know
what
if he paid for it. But we don't know if he paid for it. We know that they were ordered.
Oh, they were comped.
They
yeah.
could have been comped, yeah.
Although I can't imagine Mutt's getting any comped at this point. I'm now, by the way, I'll also issue a full apology to everybody involved, Mike and the Minifans, Dan and Bill Ricca. I'm willing to be open to the idea that Mutt owes money to this casino. Like, I mean, if he's doing this show now after watching it last night, Kirk was wrong. Like, maybe not, but like willing to have the discussion in length with somebody who could talk me into it. Absolutely. Because nothing else makes sense anymore. And maybe he just has to do the show in perpetuity until he pays everything off. Forever. Because nothing else makes sense. Nothing else makes sense. You're telling me that guy, the bomber last night, would even know if Mutt took a job at Barstool and did the show once a week?
No.
No fucking idea. You know who Dave Portnoy is probably.
No.
You guys talk to him other than when you said hello or no?
He was like, He at the end of the show, he kind of like skedaddled. He left somewhere.
Yeah. He seemed kind of humorless, no?
Yeah, he was not.
Yeah, he seems like a dick.
He's the bomber. He's there to.
I'm not confirmed for Monday yet.
I didn't think it was our place to also go at the bomber.
No, he's not.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a bad friend, bad person.
Oh,
It was
that's
something
true.
I wanted to say to him, but I didn't.
Mm-hmm. Do you think, Justin, do you think you'll be back there for another show or no?
Will I be back there?
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
Would you rather eat 2 large pizzas instead of doing that?
Dog shit or...
Fucking.
Let me hear some more.
People don't like his
That's fair.
attitude.
That's
There's
fair.
an anti-Rogers thing going on, which
Yeah.
for whatever reason exists. It exists.
Well, I mean, anything that you want, right? People don't like his political views. People don't like the
That-
fact.
yeah.
What is he on? The McAfee show? The Minahane show? Which show is he on again?
Damn it.
Both those shows, yes.
Okay. But I know, like,
You could hear the crowd at one point. I don't know if you heard that.
No.
on again?
Both those shows, yes.
Okay.
You can't hear that?
Yeah, ooh, it was a...
Woo! Just because he said your name. Woo! I think that might have been Tim.
At least he brought it up. Unlike Mutt sprinted away from that, though. You see that, Dave?
Yes, he did.
That's what I always say about him. People don't like to hear that. He's a pussy. Great guy. Lovely guy. Pussy.
And then I think this might have been also not a. I wouldn't even call these digs.
I don't know
It's
what
like-
they are.
Just like acknowledging, but without acknowledging.
Their super fan was sentenced to 7. Yeah.
What is this? I was gone by then. What is this?
This is. He mentions the.
Chiefs fan got 17 years today?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
Didn't the
I
True
don't-
Crime show break this?
I'm not sure.
Well,
Was that a?
maybe?
Is that a weird dig at you?
I guess. I don't really know what to... I don't know.
Also, did Mutt really not know that?
No, I mean, yeah, it was everywhere.
It was a big...
He was so paralyzed with fear last night. It was Mutt Maloney, 2012, 11, whatever it was, all over again.
And then this was the. This
You know
was,
what this ultimately is? If when he dies, if I outlive him, which I imagine I will, I hope I do, I have to give his eulogy. I'm going to start by saying, ultimately, this was a failed life. You know, his life is wanting. Like he didn't make it. Some people I made it. You know, some people are in between. Like Dave, I don't know yet. He's purgatory, right? I don't know if he'll be a success or a failure in life, Dave. I don't know. What do you think?
Failure.
All Dave cares about is that 2020 tonight. He doesn't even give a shit about this show.
Failure.
You're counting the minutes till 2020 tonight, aren't you?
I forgot it was actually going to be on.
You're not Karen Reed being interviewed on 2020. You forgot.
Well, I mean, I knew it was happening, but I wasn't thinking it today. Like,
You believe that?
no.
Of course not. What do you
not
mean,
like-
why? That's what
I'm
we
not-
care about is that case.
I'm not obsessed with that
I'm not
case.
saying
I don't know
you're
why
obsessed,
people
but
think
you would
that.
definitely know that it's on tonight.
No, I
Right,
knew,
what
but
are you
you
doing?
said I'm thinking about it. I'm not thinking about it today.
I heard
It's
she's
not like-
I heard she's gonna look bad in it. That's what Turtle Boy said.
I saw some tweets about that. Yeah. Yeah.
Who's interviewing her?
I forgot that guy's name from ABC, but he's slick back hair and I don't know, younger looking guy.
Okay, not David Muir. Not your
David
guy.
Muir. Not David Muir.
No. You have to be careful around him. All right, what else?
This is. Do you want to know? Just get it over. This is how it ended.
This is my favorite. My two favorite parts of the show. I shouldn't say that. This is one of my favorite parts of the show. Yeah, go ahead. I'll give you my second part later. Go ahead.
Bet the games. Hang with us. We're putting people in the crowd on the air next week. And at some point, you will be here. The lights are turning off. That means we have to go. Thank you for watching. Eitan, great stuff, buddy.
This is so sad, isn't it? At least he's putting people in the crowd in the show next week.
Yes. So if you come next week, there's a chance. I'm telling you, if you go,
If I go, I could be on.
yes.
I think Dave would let me do that. Even though it violates yes, I would love to go on there and just dump on that show for an hour. Absolutely. Give some picks? Sure, why not? If I fucking listen to Justin with Travis Kelce, I'd be out of money right now.
That's right. No, Travis.
was me.
I was
me.
Lamar Jackson.
Oh, okay.
Also wrong.
Also wrong.
Yes, ran for 121 yards.
Did he score a touchdown?
No,
No.
can't get in the fucking end zone.
No. Controversial ending.
Yes.
I
What
saw
do you think of that
yes.
game? What do you think of that, Justin?
I didn't watch it.
See? I'm doing like Mutt would do.
and then I laughed back.
No, you just keep talking. I think they just talk through that, right?
Yeah, no, the ending last night was something.
Yeah, there you go.
And
Oh boy. Way to total line on that one, Justin, if you will. I'm guessing, Dave, I don't know. You're a producer. I'm not. Did you get the sense it was a rehearsal show between these two before?
No, I didn't get that vibe.
No.
it seemed overproduced, but yet underproduced, if that makes sense.
It felt very segmented, that's for sure.
Right.
But you knew that was going to be the case.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely had a rundown.
Yeah.
They had a plan, and then I guess they put it in action. So I don't know why he thinks it's a bad show. They stayed on the script.
And the podcast is available in all forms right now. So if you want their picks from last night's game, too, you can get those.
Yeah.
See how they did.
I'm busy this weekend, though. I'll probably just listen to it on Monday.
Probably a good idea. Well, you're heading up to Maine.
No,
Why?
because it didn't work out.
That's not what happened. You wanted to go to Hooters.
Yeah, Hooters Sunday.
Yeah. So it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
And now his dad's not going at all.
No, you're a dick, Justin.
Yeah, see, I
I'm
think
not
that's a dick
I'll hang out
move
with my
now.
dad this weekend. We'll
Yeah,
watch
but your dad wants to. My dad was not an outdoors guy. But I'd give anything for a weekend with my dad right now. If we went golfing and then we watched the Patriots game at some restaurant after we went golfing or something. Anything for that.
We would be leaving at like 4:00 today.
So what?
I don't want to spend 9 hours on the road this week.
It's a 9-hour drive?
Yes.
Oh, round trip, you're saying.
Yes.
Why?
I just don't want to.
What do you just sit somewhere else?
Yeah, he's driving.
Yeah, you're sitting here or you're sitting there. You're sitting. You're a sitter.
Okay, I'll text my dad.
No. You do what you want to do.
We're going to hang out this weekend. It's going to be fun.
How guilty would you feel right now if your dad killed himself and wrote a note and said it was because you're not going with him this weekend?
Well, if he wrote a note saying
that
it was because
specifically,
Dad,
yeah,
I'd be
you'd
like,
feel-
oh, fuck, I'd probably kill myself.
No, don't do that. You got to get through these next 10 weeks.
He's got to take him out, right? Like, does he like to go to a specific dinner
Why don't you bring
spot?
the old man to Hooters?
Yeah.
Of course.
Does he like Hooters?
He does. He's a big wing guy.
You're just going by yourself. You're not taking your dad.
Absolutely not. Well, I'm going to offer if my dad wants to go.
He'll say no, you think, or no?
There's like a 50-50 chance. I think he'll say yes. I've gone with him before.
And you're bringing Mr. Huggy Bear, too?
Well, he's not a bear.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I said he's a bear, so he's a bear.
Okay. I actually did have a dog named Bear at one point in my life.
Great. That would bet. Great.
Well, I was like 3.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't like.
All right. We'll take a few calls, Dave. Go ahead.
Or do you want to hear real quick?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
This is your boss's reaction on the stream.
The only thing that cheers me up is watching his mutt clips. You see him go to commercial. They go off commercial breaks.
They do?
He goes to break. Yeah.
It's 1 hour.
Think how many more people are watching that than watching him.
It's a 1
Talk
hour
about
show.
him. Or this, or anybody.
Did you tell them the fun fact that we learned today during the first interview?
That's pretty much it.
I mean, Dave and I don't text a lot. If something's going on or whatever. He was texting me about the thing last night.
Because this is an anomaly.
He tweeted about it, right, too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't real life. Like this is.
Well, this is now we've gone into we've now entered surreal.
Right.
Like I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm a David Lynch movie. Like I don't know what's going on anymore.
Right.
Like watching that last night, I couldn't believe what I was watching.
Are you in fear for your friend at all? Like in terms, like, do you think something is happening behind the scenes, forcing him to say no? Whether it be, obviously he.
I'm willing to have the conversation now about the gambling debt.
Yeah.
Like I don't even think that's a joke anymore. Like I think I might have been completely wrong. I want to apologize to Danny and Barreca. I will take him to lunch on Lake Mutt to apologize. I won't go to the lunch, but I'm saying I'll pay for the lunch. I'll make Justin go have to eat with Danny Barreca, who can talk and talk and talk and talk. I mean, true or false, Montante and Robbie V would be a better show.
Of course. It's not even a question.
Like Josh and James talking sports is better. I've never seen it, but it has to be better.
Oh, it's better.
I mean, like, what the fuck?
I don't know what he's doing. I did hear him talking. Was this on the show or was this off the show about plans for appearances at like the next horse race or something like that? Like he was talking about some type of appearance.
From Mohegan?
I think so.
Just
Yeah.
doing
I
this,
think it was,
though?
I think it was like in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, he's doing a thing in Pennsylvania this weekend.
No,
Or the
not on this
weekend of
show. I
golf.
heard something about appearances last night, I thought. Yeah, so I figured
is
he
that
was
right?
making another appearance for
Speaking of
him,
which-
he didn't- yeah.
In a way, 2 weeks from today, I was going to do my promo read now for it, the first annual Mike Montante golf tournament at Dutch Elm. Right, Justin?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I think they might have texted Montante that it's off.
Our guy did?
Yes.
Well, no. It was not our guy.
Oh, yes, it was not. He had someone else text him.
That wasn't an older text? That was from yesterday?
I believe that was from yesterday.
Montante claims that Jeremy played it cool with us.
Ooh.
Yes, you, basically. And
Call
then-
Montante quick. Let me hear this. Oh, no. So what happened? So Jeremy, what happened yesterday?
So classic Jeremy experience.
Yeah.
He's a worm. He's a cocksucker. He's a loser. Low life. You name it. So I'm golfing yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And
Is that all you do, by the way? Is that you just golf every day?
I'll probably play 6 times a week.
That's so crazy.
Times a week?
9 holes, though, right?
No. Shit, there's a better chance I'm turning around after 18 and getting 9 more and then playing 9. Oh, there's a small course by me that's only 9. I play it on the weekend.
Go ahead.
So I get DMs. Multiple people like, all right, great, the tournament's back on. I'm like, what? Like, what the fuck are these people talking about? And then maybe 15 minutes later, I get a text from the actual guy I respect there. He's not a cocksucker, not a low life Carter. Good guy.
Not a
He texts me,
cocksucker, yeah.
hey, man. Hey, what did I put up? Hey, man, we just spoke about it. It's not for us. So then I was able to picture together pretty close that you guys spoke to Jeremy.
Mhm.
You know, he did his whole little act. He's too big of a fucking coward to say it himself and has Carter do the dirty work.
You're fair. That's fair, Montante. Fair. That's fair. I can't kill you for that.
So I got you flip-flopping left and right. I'm dealing with fucking people like Jeremy. How the fuck am I supposed to get anything done?
And you're also one of these guys on Twitter last night who you're an enabler. He was a good job, Mutt. Like, stick to your guns. That's you're an idiot.
I'm not a fucking no.
Well, you
Mutt,
are.
the fact that Mutt-
You are an
Mutt-
idiot.
Mutt
You
right-
are an
Mutt
idiot.
Mutt right now is tripling down with a 2-7 offsuit. I've never seen anything like it. It's commendable.
It's career suicide.
Yeah, but you know what though?
Go ahead.
Yeah, but you know what? Eventually, if he ever comes to his senses, which maybe he won't, Portnoy. I know you say he's going to become sick of him. I think if he wakes up 2 years from now and finally has the epiphany, I think Portnoy hires him.
Maybe.
You know more than me.
Maybe. I don't know. Who knows with him? You never know. But yeah. All right. Well, okay. I mean, so you're not playing golf there that day then?
No, I'm out on Dutch Elm.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
We can't deal with people like this.
All right. Talk to you later. So there you go. First annual Mike Montante golf tournament. A disaster. Were you going to play? You're going to play something else? Or no? Did you have other? Oh, were you just taking calls? What were we doing?
No,
I'm
it
sorry.
was taking calls.
Oh, I'll take a few calls. What'd you think of that story, Dave? I had seen it before you sent it to me.
The angle of the medical
Daniel one?
exam. Yeah, I thought it was a good job.
Yeah,
that was
that
a good
was
angle
at least
by him.
new, kind of. Yeah.
Yep.
That was Ted Daniel?
Yes.
Who's the guy I know?
Bob Ward.
Bob Ward.
He was there.
He's a nice guy.
Ted Daniel wasn't there for the arraignment, but Bob Ward was.
Well, we will be next week.
Yes.
2 o'clock?
2 o'clock.
We got to hustle out of here after unnamed.
Yes.
Welcome home.
I thought we already said we're taking calls. Why did
Yes, but I had to call Montante.
you have to do that?
Yeah.
He's having a problem with some other thing that he had to do that. It was like a workaround.
So we're good now.
Well, tweet out the number. Idiot.
You got full lines anyway.
All right, we'll take some calls then. Can I play YouTube music from my phone on the show and have it not count? Does that count as well?
It would count.
God damn it. All right, fine.
Yeah.
Go ahead. That was a mistake. I had something by mistake. All right, hello.
319.
Morning, fellas.
Good morning. By the way, I want to make it very clear to the callers, I am not interested in taking any promo calls. This is communism today. I'm not interested. This is a dictatorship. Go ahead. Hello.
This is an anti-modification.
Oh, good. Okay.
In what world did Mohegan Sun think that putting that show in the middle of the sports book when everyone there was not there for that and wanted to watch sports? In what world did they think that would be successful? That's the first point.
Where in Iowa?
Second
Where in Iowa are you located?
Iowa City.
Oh, okay. You're not far from West Branch.
Great golf course in West Branch. I don't know if you've ever played there.
There's a good
but
pizza.
Herbert Hoover out there.
Yeah, there's a good pizza place in downtown West Branch. Have you been there? Oh, okay, fine. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Back to mine. More importantly, yeah.
Oh, no worries. Anyways,
I apologize. Yeah.
I believe Mutt said earlier this week that they were talking about a renewal, right?
I think so, right, guys? No.
Yeah. Yes. I think he alluded to the fact that they were already potentially thinking to do it for next season.
They have to at this point after last night, yeah.
No brainer.
What will that look like? In what world do they go 8 weeks or 10 weeks or whatever this is and then renew this? How does that look?
There's a scene in Schindler's List where they show all the bodies being dumped from a truck. It would look like that, I think. It would be that depressing. Thank you for the call.
Maybe a 20% pay bump.
At least.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's out of Chandra's cut. So it's really ultimately
That's
up to
right.
him. I don't know. Do they like look at last night's numbers like, wow, like, boy, the chat was really like, do they? Because I know people aren't connected to reality. I've learned
absolutely.
The higher up you go, the dumber they get, the more disconnected from reality they get. You know?
You mean like the people who
If you look at like Eric and these book sales? But yeah, what?
The people who were there last night on behalf of the casino, I think thought that everyone there was there deliberately to watch and experience Sportsbook live.
It's also only 10 people, though.
Yeah, but they were there for
Like,
a different purpose than they knew.
I mean, sure, but it wasn't, you know.
Right.
Like, I didn't put the call out for people to go.
No.
That'd be great. They would be like, this show's a phenomenon. There's 300 people here for this.
Chanting Mutt. People are fighting over to get to the bet kiosk.
Go ahead.
781.
Kirk, I have proof that Mutt owes them a debt.
Oh, good.
And last night they tried to let him escape, but they gave him like a quick 5-second head start if you want to listen to the clip.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good call. Oh, Kirk, you should take calls. Well, why don't you take calls? Take calls. We miss calls on the show. One guy in a terrible line, the other guy doing an old EI bit. Hello.
I didn't even get that. What was that?
Mutt used to be a monkey on EI.
Hey,
What's
what's up?
Hello.
What's going on, man?
How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good.
I wanted to ask you about JFS, man.
From who? About who? What?
I believe he was talking about John from Scranton.
John from Scranton.
Oh, sure. What about him?
No, I want to know everything about him.
I don't. He does crack and heroin, I think. He seems like a nice guy.
Mhm.
He's short.
Okay, so he shouldn't be my sponsor.
Oh, well, it depends. I don't know. I mean, he may be a good sponsor, I suppose.
Okay. All right.
0 for
So
3.
he's my sponsor.
0 for 3. 0 for 3.
Yeah.
It's getting awfully fast. I will never take calls again if I'll get a good call in the next 3 or 4. Hello.
Good morning. How is his wife not divorced him yet?
Well, I mean, they have Chase. They have the house, and you know, there's a lot of reasons. I think
Not for long.
My mom probably.
The mom,
the daycare
I would
aspect.
think, yeah. I mean, you know, he doesn't eat the whole steak, so he saved money on that. There's a bunch of reasons. And 9.5. That's one of them.
That's true.
I mean, you know, yeah. I don't know. Look, Mutt's I love Mutt. I love Mutt. His wife is very nice. He's a good human being. He's a fundamentally good person who I care for very much. This all comes from a place of caring. If I hated him, this would be a victory lap. This is the opposite of victory. I am not happy to be right about this. I mean, I knew I would be, but no one's happy about this. This is like, for Justin, it's like the morning after David Tyree.
Yes.
It's a day of mourning, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, it's September 12th, 2001. We're putting the pieces back together. We need George Bush with that fireman. We need him to throw that strike. And maybe that fan next week in Mohegan will be that guy. Maybe it'll be former President Bush. I don't know who it's going to be. I suspect it's going to be Tim Richards. So, you know, which, by the way, would amazingly be an improvement on air. That's where we are. That's where we face with this right now. Tim Richards lives in Lewiston, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't think of anything in Lewiston that's happened that's as bad as that.
Nope.
Nothing. Can you?
No.
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 Definitely not in recent
No.
memory. Yeah.
No. Hello.
Hey, guys. We got Tony in Chicago here.
Hey, buddy.
I'm trying to figure out, Mutt tried to sell us on Shander's big platform, his audience, but what did Shander bring to the table last night? There was no audience there for him. There was 500 people watching on the live stream, all Minute fans. Justin went live in 3 minutes. He tripled that.
I did see that. I will say, like, one second, Tony, I'll give you time. I will say, like, if it was 500 organic people watching that live last night, that would be like a win to me.
Huge for them.
Like, if
huge.
Like, that's to me, I'm always happy when anybody's watching this. Like, if you get a couple, that means you have something. I don't know. Tony, I don't know. I don't know. My mind's a mess on this one. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
What is Mutt going to say? What is Mutt going to? Does he?
He'll be here Monday. We'll see.
All right.
Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. Hang in there. Everyone's what?
It's like everyone's mood is just all right. We'll see.
We'll get through this together. We're gonna get through this together. There's a way I think this is good for Justin and Dave to bond them. You know, because it seems like there's been a little, power dynamic thing here, but it seems like this might have bonded you guys last night.
It definitely brought us closer together.
What'd you have for dinner last night, Dave?
I actually didn't eat until I got home. Actually,
how late was that?
I think it was. We got back at like 8:40.
Oh, not too late, right?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Yeah.
How are the wings, Justin?
They were all right. I mean, like,
did you eat them all?
I left like 3 of them.
Okay, as always. Can't finish the job. Hello.
Damn, didn't even think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
339.
Is there a point where this is going to be too much and Mutt's going to kill himself? I mean, this is getting really bad.
Honestly, I'm more worried about myself killing myself than Mutt at this point. This is going to break. I'm more worried about my mental health. This is going to break me. I'm on the edge on this one.
And I think if you're Mutt too, like you have Justin driving down there and dancing on his grave, like that's like there's some of these things are like the damn at some point.
It's fair. It's fair. What do you think, Justin?
I don't think I danced on his grave. I think Mutt. I go back to what I thought a couple months ago. I do think Mutt goes through ups and downs with mental health. I think he's been in a good spot recently. I'm not sure how this show would ever help someone's mental health. Not
our
this
show?
No. I'm talking about Sportsook Live.
Of course.
Doing Sportsook Live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see because.
How'd they do in the game last night? I'm sorry, Justin. How'd they do in their picks last night? Do we know?
Mutt said Kansas City.
Mm-hmm. They covered, right?
They covered.
There you go. You're winning money for watching Sportsook Live.
Yeah, Ayton stayed away from it. They made some picks on
like
Sunday
season.
game. Yeah, like
season
a lot of it was like season long. Like
they got into it over the Patriots. Boy,
under,
oh boy,
yeah.
that was fiery. That was fiery. Did you hold up your wings? Were they extra hot after that? Yeah, that was a good segment. I thought, well, now we're cooking with gas here. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. This is Karen Reed, Insider, Dave Coning's burner account on X, Boston Radio Watch.
Your favorite, Justin.
That's right.
Get a load of this. On this day in 1997, Elton John re-released Candle in the Wind
sure did, yeah.
as a tribute to Princess Diana, a song that could also be a tribute to Mutt's awful failing career and his sex life. Send tweet.
Thank you. A Radio Watch, Dave, may have been you, had a good point this morning. I saw Shirley in the Globe write about this whole Belichick Massachusetts thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, oh, Massachusetts is great. And meanwhile, your guy was like, fucking Pizzuti, all his business stuff is out of Florida.
Right.
All of it.
Yep.
Why do you think that is?
I think because he saves a lot of money.
Yeah, you fucking phony.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that.
By the way, did you see Chris Curtis breaking that Celtics news? Or was that Courtney Cox? And then he tweeted it, right?
Supporter of the case, Courtney Cox.
Supporter of the case. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did see that, yeah.
Because they denied being active in those negotiations, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Courtney has, I have no idea. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
No.
I'll say, hold on, callers. Are they loaded up, Dave?
They are loaded up.
I hate the Henrys. Obviously, the Pizzutis, the Henrys. But they have won 4 championships. Like, I get, it's weird. Like, I get why I won't want them on the team either, but people are like, no, God, no. It is funny.
Mm.
They won 4 titles.
But they're just miserable. Like, you don't want them to own another team in the city.
I would say it's just funny. Like, all I ever heard growing up was if anybody ever won the World Series with the Red Sox, they've won 4 and people correctly hate them.
Right.
Let's say it was Bezos. Who was it? Bezos, the 3 big names, right?
Yeah, who was the third one? I'm blanking on the third one.
Kevin Garnett, it was mentioned.
Well, he'd be like, he's not going to buy the sell. He's not going to buy the Red Sox. Was Bezos, Well, look it up. I mean,
I think it was some celebrity.
I thought it was too. No. Bezos. Not Cuban, right? No.
Cuban owns. Oh no, not anymore.
No. That's also a baseball team, Justin. Oh no, you're right. I'm sorry. It's a Celtics. You're right. I'm thinking it's a Red Sox. Yeah.
Oh,
I apologize.
Steve Wynn.
Steve Wynn.
Well, or it says Wynn, so it could be the Wynn
That's
company.
that's a dicey one.
Yeah,
isn't
because
it?
Steve
No?
Wynn's canceled, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. This is getting to be pathetic. I think everyone knows the hardest part about getting your feet off the ground is how to market yourself. And you did that with Muttstack Forum. He had on Unnamed Show, you, Whitney, Dave, and Big Cat basically begging him to come to Barstool. And he just says no to go and do this. I don't know how he expects to advance his career when he's stepping on the people that'll help him advance it. Doesn't make any sense to me. You have far more patience than I have. I try and do everything for my friends, but this is getting to be just too much.
Thanks, buddy.
and I had a
Oh no,
quick
yeah, go
thought
ahead. No,
on,
go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I had a quick thought on Dan Rappaport too. I feel like we're letting him off the hook too easy. It seems like he went to this tournament that Barstool didn't get invited to, and he was disappointed that Barstool doesn't have as big of a name in the golf team. That he thought he was a big shot, and I think he's leaving.
I think
because
that's fair. I didn't really put that
Sure,
together either. Thanks for calling. I think you're right. I think there was something to that. Like, I think he's a whiner, and I think he was like, "Oh, we're not doing this, we're not doing that." And like, yeah, I get it. I mean, Dave let him off the hook yesterday, so
Yeah.
I mean, if his fucking boss doesn't care, I don't care. So, but yeah,
In fairness, I don't really think Dan Rappaport is that big of a name in the golf community either.
no. Well, a moment
I
that
mean,
was.
he got an invite, but
Just picture Dave getting a call from Rappaport's agent. Like, yeah, I think we're okay. Like, yeah, good luck. There's everyone's just. Are they mad? Are they sad? What's the
mad?
You think you're mad at Mutt?
Yes.
I sense a little sadness though too,
I think
Justin.
I think it's like sadness it's like when you see like your best friend or something like doing drugs and you're like, fuck.
Right.
Why are you doing this to yourself? Like you want to smack him upside the head.
Yeah.
But
he doesn't.
it's their choice.
He'll double down when he's in here next time. He'll be like, "It's a good show." He'll do that. Like, I don't know. I mean, yeah. I need a little self-deprecation from these guys about how bad this is. It's kind of what they need from like Tate yesterday. Like, have some fun. Like, you can laugh about this a little bit. Hello.
The cat in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. This is Justin's dad.
Okay,
sitting
yeah,
on the couch.
we don't need to fucking do this. I don't know why you're calling in.
Who is it?
This is my father. We don't need.
Is it
to-
really?
Hang the fuck
Oh,
up.
hey, hold on.
I mean,
Is it really your dad?
Yes, this is legitimately.
Well, it's
my
my
father.
show,
Okay,
Justin.
I understand that. but-
Justin, it's my show.
Okay, yes, it's your show.
Justin, relax.
Relax.
Don't worry.
What are you so worked up about, Justin?
I just.
Mr. Trudell, are you upset that Justin's not going with you to Maine this weekend?
I understand why he's not. He wants the football. He hasn't had watched the opening weekend in a few years.
Yeah.
And
you
I can see what he wants to.
You go to Hooters with him or no?
It's up in Maine. What's that?
You can go to Hooters with him?
Oh no, I'm probably going to go up to Maine with my wife.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Justin. There you go.
That's very nice.
Yeah. Okay. Why do you get so worked up, Justin? I thought it was like a crazy psych. Did you, Dave? Like a psycho? I
thought this was.
Why do you get so worked up?
I don't know why he gets embarrassed. That's
It's
what I
not,
think.
not embarrassed, but I thought we were taking muck calls today. So.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Trudell. Have a good weekend.
All right. You too.
Call anytime. Why was he singing at the start?
Cats in the Cradle. He does that sometimes as like a bit.
Justin literally shot up when that song started saying.
Justin turned.
Well, because I just checked my messages and my mom said, "FYI, I think Dad is calling in," and I was like, "No." And then I look at that and that's his number.
Why did you stop me then? If you what?
Because I didn't see it until he was, and then I heard his voice.
He's welcome to call anytime. Right, Justin?
Yeah, I don't think we should take calls. Calls kind of suck.
Take your mom up there for probably some loving this weekend, no?
I hope so.
Yeah, fuck yeah. So the fucking you is gonna fuck her, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
My father's never fucked me, actually.
Been making love. I apologize. Hello.
That's right.
Thank you.
Hello.
Justin, I've never seen him like
it's Cody
this.
Lover.
What's up, buddy? I'm sorry.
It's the Cody Lover. How are you, Kirk?
The Cody Lover. What is that, Justin?
I'm
The
not.
Cody Lover.
Okay. Hello, Cody Lover.
It's first time, long time. Yeah, whatever. I want to keep this a little positive for you, but first of all, fuck him, he's an idiot.
Well, no. Go ahead.
Today's my birthday.
Happy birthday.
So I wanted to just drop that one. Thank you. I think what we're missing in the world, and in Kirk Minahan's show specifically, on a Friday nonetheless, is some Friday plans, friends.
Okay.
Friends.
Okay. I can't. I'm getting close here, Justin. One or two more. Hello.
$610.
Hey, Kirk.
Hello.
First of all, congratulations on reaching hot chocolate season. It's the perfect temperature for a nice hot chocolate.
Yeah, in the mornings it's nice now. It's true.
So, yeah, you just mentioned, like, the self-deprecation, have some fun type of thing. The only thing Mutt really did was, like, 10 times, like, oh, we're idiots. We're such idiots.
Yeah, he was doing that.
Like,
That's such like a Mutt move. Like, we're just a couple of idiots. We don't. That's so fake. You know what he's talking about, Dave?
Yes.
That's so fake when he does that too.
Big Bomber, sorry you have to put up with us, man.
Yeah, right.
It's a radio crutch.
Yeah, you're just around a couple of idiots. You're a pro bomber. This fatso with crumbs in his beard and a Tony Romo shirt.
Yeah, and then like 5 minutes later, he's like, all right, here's our really serious gambling that you guys should follow.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, buddy. Good call. That's a good point. Hello.
Kirk, John Pierce from the Keg House. How we doing?
John, fine. Thank you. How are you?
Good. I haven't been this down since my brother turned on me in the blackball ceremony about an individual.
Sure, Keith, yeah.
This is, and this isn't Justin saying it's somebody who's on drugs. This isn't Dylan McKay or anybody else who had a drug arc. This is somebody who...
Kelly Taylor, obviously. John. Right, yeah.
This is David doing his soliloquy in the Peach Pit after dark. Like, no one's listening. There's a dance floor out there.
That made me
he doesn't...
That's a very limited audience. That joke. I like it. Yeah, I got it. Well, John, what was that? John is a friend of a way of David. I don't think he has a... Who was that being broadcast to, out of curiosity?
I never knew. I'm like, hey, there's a club out here. Like, are people listening to you in the commercial breaks? And they're like, oh, time to get a drink.
Yeah,
you know?
He would talk about this, David. Cully, this is the end of the series. You probably didn't see it.
I definitely saw it. I have vague memories.
The Peach Pit after dark, they turned into a nightclub.
Yep.
And David would be a DJ, and he would talk about like girlfriend problems he was having like in the club, and like it became like people would stand around and be like, wow, this guy's really good, man. But it wasn't on a radio. It was very weird. But you're right. That's a very good analogy, John. John hung up. Oh, thank you, John. No?
It just blew up.
The phone's hung up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Why can't we ever get through forget it. We're good. Don't worry about it. We're done.
Jeff D Lowe just asked if he could chime in.
Sure, I'm cool.
I'll call him.
You have that song playing when he comes on, you know?
Hello?
1 second, Jeff. I'm sorry. 1 second, Mr. Commissioner.
Yeah.
Big tweet from Chris Gasper, Dave.
Uh-oh.
Yo. They really need to start handing out headphones on MBTA like they do on the airplanes. I'm tired of people playing IG memes or TikToks on the T on their phones on full blast. When the heck did this become accessible social behavior? SMH.
Oh, man. You got to put him in afternoon drive.
Yeah,
what are we waiting for?
Felger I think, might have just hung himself in his house when he saw that. Yes. How are you doing the morning after, Jeff?
Well, first off, I need once a week Catch the Cradle from Justin's dad.
That does suggest serial killer sexual victim, like Justin head turn. You would admit, Justin, the horror movie, like somebody's molesting somebody, they would sing that, then sing it later. Like you escaped, you have a quiet life now, you're a radio producer.
Yes.
The guy calls in and starts singing that, you just turn your head.
You're just like, I haven't heard that
in 26 years. Yes.
That was under the fucking glass. He jumped so fast.
Yes. This fucking family is so weird. So the shit that's gonna be going on in Maine this weekend, fucking forget it. Go ahead.
So here's a little like potential thing that could happen out of this.
Mm-hmm.
Little movie reference for you.
Mm-hmm.
You got you talking about an emergency show.
Mm-hmm.
Dave, Whitney, Big Cat. It's going to be on Unnamed next week, I'm sure.
Probably.
It'll be talked about important. You could end up, depending on scenarios, you could be watching it together at like Surviving. This could be like, remember when the internet duped Sony about the movie Morbius?
Yes.
And then they re-released Morbius, and they just lost a ton of money.
Nobody went to see it?
No, the way like Aiton Shander thinks it's a success, the bomber and his monotone voice with his Romo jersey. Mohegan's going to think it's a hit.
That's my concern.
Sink a ton of money into it.
That's what I was saying. Are they looking at this morning and be like, geez, we had like, at one point, like 700-800 people were watching this. Like, we've never had this before. This is, a big odd shopper night, too. Don't forget that.
Right, like the way like the press release reads, there's such a tone-deaf way that they're promoting it that they're going to be like, holy shit. This is the next Mike and Mike. This is unbelievable.
It must get $1 million deal out of this. Well, I mean, what were your
Matt,
go ahead.
Maybe sunk a casino. Like this show just like Mohegan went under.
What is your take on the show itself, having watched that? I mean, we talked about it.
I have not thought about anything but the bomber since last night. First off, the unbelievable, like, 1,000 parlays with like the future bets put into it, and he was the smug way, and you can tell he knew how much the show had been shit on, because the way he said, once he said that whole thing about pairing daily picks with future bets, he goes, that's not something you're gonna get on any show anywhere else.
Wow.
He said it in such like a douchey way. The bomber's a star. That's all I'm gonna say. The bomber's a star.
Well, Mutt has chosen the bomber over our boss, Dave Portnoy.
they should go head to. I'm hearing this is. I don't have any control over the cast. I'm hearing next person out, bomber is in.
Wow, that would be big.
Yeah,
fucking people are leaving every 3 days, so yeah, we could have all three of those
you may
guys.
have to not wear a Romo jersey every day, but yeah, that's the only stipulation. Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to you.
There you go.
There you go. The Commissioner, Jeff D Lowe. Jesus Christ. Anything else, guys? Anything else you want to say, Justin?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the Minifans that watched that last night.
As I hung up the phone, it occurred to me. Go ahead, Justin. He'd grown up just like me. Yeah, the boy was just like me. Oh, my God.
Did we just get a power shut? No, it was just the light going off. That was weird.
What's that about, Justin? That has never happened in the history of the show.
Weird.
Oh, wait, that's where was the hallway not on?
The hallway was on. But it's weird because we still have power.
We have power, right?
But like the lights went off.
In your room, not here.
Yeah.
Why would you start saying Cats in the Cradle?
Wow.
I think that's my grandmother telling me I fucked up with my dad.
You think so?
Maybe.
What's your relationship like? Do you get along like really well with your dad?
Yeah, we get along great with my dad.
So you get like the bit stuff from him?
Kind of,
Like
yes.
my fucking dad would never call a show if I was the producer and somebody else was the host.
Yeah.
I don't mean that in a bad way. I think it's very funny. He's welcome to call anytime, but he's a different guy. That like I just think of people. I was thinking my dad.
No,
my dad would be terrified. Not terrible. He would think it was like disrespectful. It's not, by the way, but I'm just saying.
My dad's a bit guy, but like he gets embarrassed easily.
Just called singing.
Yeah, no, but like
would Big Jack ever do that?
Big Jack does not make phone calls in general.
He's not. What's the amount of time on the phone you've been with your dad in like the last year?
Me and my dad talking?
Yeah, like total phone conversation.
35 seconds.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you coming
Really?
over? Yes, bye.
That's it.
Your mom wants you over. Bye.
Does he ever call you?
Yes.
Just that though, like.
Yeah, it's just very basic stuff.
Okay. What were you saying, Justin? I'm sorry.
But like he gets embarrassed easily.
He does.
Yeah.
Like what? Like with you guys? With you?
Well, like me, kind of not play a game, but like we would always kind of like just not bully him, but like
bully him.
Like we would do this thing like when we would be out at like the family went out to drink, not to drink to eat. Me and my mom, like, and my dad had a beer left. We'd be like, you got to chug it. Like, paid $7 for it. And then we would go chug. He'd be like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, okay.
It's very.
Well, he's
not
a
very funny.
dedicated listener, first of all.
It seems like it, Justin.
And
huh?
I think maybe there was a little jealousy that his son got some stage time yesterday, meaning his other son.
Who? Oh, Connor.
Connor.
Oh, that's true. The big C. Yeah.
Yep.
That's true.
Now it's a family affair.
Yeah, mom next. What are we doing here?
Maybe not. I think. I don't
What's
know.
that? You think what?
I don't know. I don't think my mom's gonna call in.
You don't think so?
I hope not.
Well, she's welcome to.
Yes.
All right. Well, I just want to do a quick one today, take a few calls, and just sort of get through this. And then Mutt's here Monday. Probably we'll do it again, right? Is Muttstack up yet, by the way?
I haven't gotten an email yet, but
Not up yet.
Nope.
This is very funny. Home Muttstack podcast notes, more Mutt. So if I hit notes, what is that? What is on there? Nothing?
It's his Twitter feed, I think.
Oh, is that what it is?
Oh, wait. Is it? It might be regurgitated.
It's like old Twitter. It's like the last tweet on notes is August 17th.
There's really nothing then.
More Mutt is, you can click on Mutt and it brings you to subscribe to the Muttstack. Mutt on LinkedIn, Mutt's tweets, Mutt on Instagram.
He probably spends like a decent amount of time on this too, you know?
Nice, clean website. Give him credit there.
You like it?
Yeah, it's clean.
Okay. All right, so we're back Monday. I think Monday, Wednesday, Thursday as of right now for next week. I think.
Perfect.
I believe so. Okay, good. Boys, thank you for coming on this. See that Gus, somebody tweeted me a Gus Instagram post of how it was like changing his life with his golf swing. He actually put a picture of the wrong guy. It wasn't him playing golf.
Yes.
Was that on purpose or no?
It must be a bit or something. I don't know.
I feel like Gus is very removed, no?
Yeah, it sounds like, is that a like Justin move, not inviting him in recently or something?
I mean, I don't know. I'm dying to have him in, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Not really, but whatever. All right, so we're back next week, Monday. And then Mike's back after that, is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's back, what, middle of the week or something?
Yep. He'll be in
Wednesday,
Thursday.
All right, good. All right, boys, thank you. We'll talk to you next week. Goodbye.